let's do an update. I am bald. It's patchy, but it's definitely like gone. I had my third Red Devil treatment on the 3rd, funny enough, on Thursday of last week. And it's getting harder to rebound. The best way I can describe it is like your worst hangover just lasting forever. Like I feel hot and nauseous, and I have body aches, bone aches from the one of the medicines they have me on to stimulate white blood cell growth, and headaches. It's not fun. I will say that. I will be honest, it is really hard. Especially for me. I'm somebody who, like, if I'm not feeling well physically, like mentally it really impacts me. I got to rest over 4th of July weekend, and the way we've timed my chemo is that, my husband's home from work, so I have a chance to rest, and we have extra hands around the house and with my daughter, and that is extremely helpful. So we're timing that out pretty well, I would say. I have one more of this chemo cocktail, and then I switched to another one. I was under the impression that Red Devil was harder than my next cocktail. It seems that it's kind of a mixed bag. Some people react worse to what I move to next, and some people don't. I'm just gonna take it a day at a time and, say I don't know and find out when I find out. The only thing is that my next chemo cocktail is a 4-hour long treatment, and I have to wear like ice on my hands and my feet to prevent neuropathy. You can probably hear my daughter laughing in the background. I've been coming to my parents to work, and they've been so helpful with watching my daughter alongside my in-laws, who are also in town for the summer and helping. And honestly, I'm so grateful. I could not do it without them. My husband and I are just so thankful for like all the help that we've gotten. It's so interesting with my appetite. I'm hungry, but nothing is appetizing. It's like that hangover feeling. I don't know what your hangovers are like, but mine were always like, I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh, I need an everything bagel. But the second I got it, I'd be like, oh, I don't think I can eat this. So that's kind of like where my, what it feels like for me right now. I have really bad insomnia. Last night I was up from like 3 a.m. Interestingly, I've learned that 3 a.m. is the grief hour. And a lot of people that are like going through grief kind of are woken up out of their sleep around 3 a.m. And I don't know. I mean, I think it's mixed. I'm on a steroid for 3 days after chemo. And I think that like just the timing of how I took it probably didn't like line up with like bedtime correctly. So I was up from like 3 a.m. on, and it just was like brutal. I just decided to read, which then I was like, am I waking myself up more? I have a new scarf on from my sister-in-law, Lauren, which I love. And, I'm trying to brighten up, put some pink on my eyes. Went swimming in the river yesterday, exposed my bald head to my surroundings. Last night my husband was like, you're getting through, you're doing it. You're being so strong. And I was just like, I don't want to be strong. I don't want to go through this, obviously. Like, this is my survival. This is life and death for me. It's tough to continue to navigate. I don't think it gets easier. I have a lot of understanding people who've been through the process very close to me, so that's very helpful. And I'm pouring my focus into a lot of other things surrounding me. It's helping me keep my days busy, which is nice. I'm writing music when I feel good. I think something that really brings me joy right now is like going out to my garden with my daughter, looking at the tomatoes coming up, seeing life around us blooming in its own time, knowing that I will. Just like the seasons change, I will too, and so will the cells in my body. They will be healthy again. It's gonna take time. I know that I think I'm beginning to process everything I'm going through. I feel like when you're first diagnosed, you're thrown into treatment, right? And like that's your like tunnel vision, like, okay, I gotta get this done. I gotta fight this. Now I'm in like the thick of the fight. I think I'm starting to process like what's happening. I'm processing my diagnosis. I'm processing what life was before it. I see pictures of me and wonder if there's cancer in my body. And truthfully, there probably was. It's likely to have been in my body for a very long time. So I think kind of just like, it's going to be a lot of self-work throughout my treatment journey and post-treatment. I'm in therapy, so I am like certainly being proactive about dealing with the trauma that is coming from this. And of course, writing music will be another healing factor for me. And I've already begun to write songs. I'm very excited. I've got one that I'm like so excited to get back that I wrote last week. And yeah, I think it's just going to be the ongoing battle of trying to figure out how to function in the world while I'm a little sad that this is happening.